Hey guys, so welcome back. I'm going to record this makeup revolution, full face of revolution makeup. I've been trying to record this for a while and I never got to it, so I figured I would do it today. But before I get into it, I want to say, if you guys are new, thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. I know that I have several new people. Again, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. I think it's pretty cool to see like a lot of your friends and stuff watch you and just support you. Something that I do for fun, just to stay busy, but I appreciate everyone who watches and stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to show you guys the things that I'm going to be using. And then we can just go from there. The first item is going to be this new Onyx primer. This one is the Blurring and Mattifying Black Gel I can't talk. This is the Blurring and Mattifying Black Gel Primer. And this is a primer with a black gel-like texture that blends clear for a blurred mattified base. So we're gonna try this out. I haven't tried this. I picked up the foundation stick. I hear that it's really good, so we will find out. I also picked up their matte base concealer. I have the other one, but I haven't tried this one, so this one is gonna be new. And then I also, I don't know if you guys remember from my last haul, but I picked up several palettes from them. So today I want to go in with, I have a face palette that has like a little bit of everything. I just gotta find it. I have this Pro HD contour palette, so we will use this one. And the face palette is going to be this one. And then I'm gonna choose between two because I have two different eyeshadow palettes. So I'm either gonna go in with this one, which has some really cool colors, but it also has like more of the neutral colors that I'm like really used to. Or we can go in with, I've been using this one quite a bit, if you can tell. I'm just honestly still really scared to like mess with color, but we can give it a whirl. And then that face palette has a highlighter, but I also have this one that I got from my last haul. So let's get this rolling. I'm going to, I haven't put anything on my face, so I'm going to go in with the primer. I just picked up, I don't know if you all know, that Revolution just started doing skincare. And I wanted to order like everything, but I just picked up a couple things. So I picked up the moisturizer, and that one I think was like 10 bucks, which I've like ran out of moisturizer recently. So I feel like if it's like a good one for 10 bucks, I mean, you cannot beat it. And then I picked up one of the exfoliators. So I'll show you guys that when I get it. I also picked up a bunch of e.l.f. stuff, so that I can do like a full face of e.l.f. Oh no, it's coming on, doing it dark. I haven't tried the putty, the one that's supposed to be like a Tatcha dupe. So I do want to try that out. This feels weird. It definitely does like clear up when you like spread it around though. Feels like it's sinking in, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see like how it wears or whatever. And I guess like since I'm someone who has I'm like a normal to oily on my skin type, so I do prefer like a matte foundation or primer. So I'm excited to see if I'm going to end up liking it. I'm gonna try the foundation stick. This one, I went to Ulta and they kind of shade matched me, but I don't know. I kind of felt like it didn't really match. We were like in between shades and like we couldn't really tell like if we were gonna find like the perfect color, but I'm gonna go in with this. I've never used a stick foundation except like when I reviewed the Milani one, but other than that, like I don't know how much to put, how much not to put. Like maybe this is too much, maybe it's not enough. We'll find out. I'm just gonna go in with my damp Morphe sponge. This is the Jeffree Star collab one. I don't know like how this is supposed to kind of go on, but let me just do it. So I'm gonna get this spread out, and before I do anything else, I'll come back, okay? So I just went ahead and blended out the foundation and did my eyebrows off camera. I haven't put anything on my face yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the foundation. I didn't get any setting powder, so I'm just gonna use what I always use. I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals powder just to set the foundation, and then we can go in with some concealer. And I'm going to be using my Morphe 462, and I do have a link for the subscription through Live Glam. If you guys want to use it, you can. If you use my link, you do get an additional brush added for that month, and then you get 3 to 5 brushes depending on the value, but it's always a value of $30, I believe, or around that price range, for $19.99 a month. So if you are interested, I will leave that linked below for you guys. I really like the setting powder because it just pretty much like locks in my foundation. I feel like if I don't put any setting powder, like it kind of like it'll smear everywhere and it won't stay in place. So we're gonna go in with the foundation. Now I don't know how I feel about, oh I'm sorry, I don't know how I feel about a stick foundation and a stick concealer. I guess let's just see how it goes. I feel like since the foundation stick is already pretty much full coverage, that it's kind of like a lot to like add this heavy concealer to it, but we're gonna go for it. And I got the shade C1, which is the shade that I use in the liquid one, so I figured it wouldn't be so bad. And I usually just put concealer in my T-zone or in the areas where I feel need brightening. I'm going to blend it with the small little sponge that came with the Jeffree Star Morphe set. I look down because I have like my little mirror right here. So check this out. I got this little mirror at the dollar store for like $1 literally, and it has this little stand so like you can like move it. So I place it here and I just like look down at it, and it's cool because you can like angle it however you want. So I don't know, let's see, let's blend this out and see how it goes. But I mean, it's not looking too bad, but I just feel like it's really like heavy. It's just like heavy to mix with like a super heavy foundation. I feel like it's really important though, I'm sorry, to use a damp sponge, because if it wasn't damp, I feel like it would be a lot harder to move around. Like it would dry really quickly and you wouldn't be able to spread it. So that's that. I know on the camera it looks really bright, but I know it has a lot to do with my ring light. Maybe I have it too bright. Is that better? What do you think? But so I usually like to like use it for brightening, so I feel like it's not too bad. I'm going to set it, and again, I didn't get any setting powder or anything from them. I didn't even realize that the shade's kind of light for me. Like, not, I don't know, we had a really hard time when we were like trying to shade match me, because we were in between like 2 different shades, and one of them was just like too pink, and one of them was just too light, which this one is like a little bit too light. I'm gonna set my face with wherever I put concealer, and I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Jeffree Star brush in JS2. This is the one I've been using recently to set my face. And I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Pro Filter setting powder, and this is in the shade Lavender. And we can move on to the bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and use that Revolution Makeup Pro HD powder contour kit. So, little story about this brush. I've had this brush for like 10 years, I want to say. Like, literally, I got it from my mom. I think I stole it from my mom when I was in school. And I would always use this to, I guess, kind of like contour my face. So I'm going to try and go in with it today and see how much I missed this. So I honestly never know like what a good shade of like contour color, or like, I don't know. I always like try and go for the lightest one because I feel like I'm real light skinned, but then like I know that there's like a shade for like your skin tone color or like something, and I never know like, am I warm, am I cool, am I don't know. Usually like on foundations I'm like a neutral, I don't know. So I'm just gonna go in with this one here on the top and pray that it goes well. Let's see. I honestly don't know why, like I try so many different brushes to do this, and I'm so sorry. And I always go back to this brush. I don't know if it's just because like I'm like used to it and I just find it easier, or like what the deal is, but I always find myself gravitating towards this brush. Like, I don't know, it could just be like a personal thing, or it could just be because it just works better for me. This brush, I'm telling you, it's like my holy grail. Like, I keep going back to it and I can't get rid of it. And it's a Clarins brush. Honestly, like Clarins is like super old school brand that they sell at Dillard's or Macy's or something. Obsessed with that brush. I always notice, like after like when I post the video or like when I'm like editing it, that my shirt always has powder like all over, and I'm like super crazy. I don't know what it is, but I always do that. Like, I'm just careless, not careless. I mean, I guess that's the word. Not liking how it sounds, but so I'm honestly nervous about the eyeshadow. I feel like I'm like not good at like trying new things. Like, if you ask me to do a smoky brown toned eyeshadow look with like golds and browns and, you know, kind of like tans, I got you. Like, I can do that like in my sleep. But when it comes to like just trying to do like a different color or like trying something, I'm not good at it, and I hate that I'm not good at it. Because I want to be like all these crazy people who do all these cool things, but I mean, I just gotta try. That's pretty much what it is. Like, I don't try. and I should. So I don't know if you guys saw, like in the I think it was like 2 videos ago, I inserted a clip of me trying to do like this weird look, and it was like, I don't know, I looked like a clown. It was really crazy. That's usually how it goes. Okay, so we're gonna wipe all this craziness off. I'm going in with another old Clarins brush. It doesn't have like a number or anything, but these are like just OG brushes that I've had forever. My mom used to be the counter manager for Lancome, and then also like after for Dior for like 15 plus years. So I always like had makeup, or like would play with makeup, like especially when my mom was at Dior. I was already like at an older age where I was just like always in her makeup drawers and going through her things, and I used to like be obsessed with that foundation. It was the Dior, the Air Flash, the one that was in the little can that you would just spray out. I swore by it. Honestly, I haven't like tried to use it, but I don't know. I feel like if I did, I'd fall back in love with it, because that used to be my jam when I was like in high school. That was my thing, and I would like always go and get, I think it was like a shade 2.0. I don't even remember, but I would always go into my mom's drawers, because like when you're a manager, you win contests and you get like testers and all this stuff. So I would always go and take like all of them that were like my shade and like hide them from my mom. It was so funny. But anyway, let's go in with some blush. Looking a little pale. I still think that this light's too bright. I don't know. For a blush brush, I will be using this Morphe 553 brush. This is another, honestly, all my Morphe brushes, I got them through the subscription box, except for the Jeffree Star ones. Obviously, I bought those through Morphe, but all of them I did get, and have gotten from my subscription. And then there's also like a lot of brushes that I have that I got through like my Ipsy bag, or like random. I honestly don't ever think I've bought any in. This is my little tiny collection of brushes. Ooh, another OG one that I've had is this one. It's like a Chanel one that I used to cut my crease. I got this from my mother. Almost a lot, all it, like the ones that I didn't have before were like all from my mom. Thanks, Mom. Oh, she probably knew, but like didn't want to tell me anything. Guys, I feel like this is so pretty, but it's like it has shimmer to it. But then so does this. I don't know, but we're gonna keep going with this full face of Revolution. So I'm gonna go in with this shade, and it's called Ripple, and this is in the Praline palette. I don't know if you remember in my haul I showed you guys the chocolate box that I got from Makeup Revolution, and it had this 2 eyeshadow palettes, and I think that's it. Oh, and then like a bronzer. It's pretty cool. I think I got it for like $20–30, and like the quality of Revolution, I freak out because it's actually really good, and it's so inexpensive. I'm excited to try that moisturizer that I ordered, because for 10 bucks, if it's like just as good as my high-end moisturizers, I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna live for it. And then I honestly thought that like the package that it came in, I ordered it from Ulta online. Like, you know how it has like the picture before you buy it? I honestly thought that it was so like, it looks really nice. Okay, well that's that. Let's go and start it on this. I'm gonna bring you all a little bit closer, and I'll be telling you all what I use. I might just use both of these eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna show them to you again. I've been like going to town on this one. The other day I did this really like bronzy look with like yellow like here in the inner corner. It looked really nice. But since I'm not going anywhere, like I think I'm just gonna try and do something, whatever. These are the other colors. I like this pink, like it's just calling my attention, but I just don't know how to use it. Like that's like my main problem. So let me bring you guys in. That was not supposed to happen. Now you guys are seeing like everything. I'm gonna set my face actually. I've been like using this Mario Badescu spray. Okay, so are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And now my face looks all crazy with that spray. Okay, so what shall we do? Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this JS5 and we're gonna use this shade right here. It's called Caramelize. I'm gonna use that as a transition shade and I'm just gonna get in there. You know what I don't use that like I feel like a lot of people do and I probably should. Sorry, I feel like I have a little bit too much blush on. Eyeshadow primer or like the paint pod that everybody uses. I might get into that. I just haven't ever tried it. A lot of people also use like concealer. That might be interesting. So I'm just going in with that caramelized shade. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I bought these new lashes and it's like this new Instagram brand, you know, there's like 1,000 Instagram lash brands, but this brand is Cavalli, and I got 3 pairs of these like super long full lash. And these are in the style Scorpio, but I'm gonna like throw up a picture. And those are in the style Millie. You guys, for $5, I think I got all 3 of them like with shipping for like $18, $19 or something. So they were like $5.99 each and they were having like a promo or something. For $5, those lashes, they're everything. They're super, super like long. The quality is amazing. Like I was freaking out. I posted a picture on my Instagram if you guys want to go check that out. I will link my Instagram. So that's just a little transition shade. It's a little lighter than I expected. So with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with this shade Baked. Just because I feel like it was a little lighter than I wanted it to be. Gonna go in over the color that I used before. Do the same thing on this side. Yeah, that like definitely darkened it up a bit. I'm just gonna blend this out. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab another brush and go in with like a little bit of a darker color. So I'm gonna grab the JS6 and I'm gonna go in with the shade Chocolate, and it's like right here. And I'm gonna just go out like in the outer area of this, kind of like lightly tuck that in there. I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm like going in like to all the colors that like I always use. Sorry guys. So I'm gonna do that. Just kind of like tap it on the outer of my eye. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just tap, tap, tap. Kind of blend it out like right here. Kind of like if it's going in. And just to like make it dramatic, I'm gonna cut my lid just like here to like the darker area. Just because I think I'm just gonna go with like something simple, and like this is just what I would do like an everyday kind of like, okay, let's do a quick little. These are usually like the shades that these are usually the shades that I gravitate to, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, and I have my little brush, and I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna go ahead and use the same concealer that I used earlier. I'm just gonna put some like right here on my hand and try cutting with it, just because it was really thick and the coverage was good. Maybe it'll work really well. Let's see. I feel like you guys are super close to my face, so if you see all my craziness, sorry. I'm gonna go back in with that dark shade, kind of blend that out here, and then I'm gonna go in with like a shade to like set the concealer. I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Morphe 434, and I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. I ended up using everything in this one palette. It's sweet. It's like a white shimmery kind of shade. I'm just gonna pack that on top of the area that I put concealer. And it's like a champagne-y kind of color. I don't know if you can see like the actual shimmer in it. I feel like it's not so crazy, but I'm gonna put this and kind of like try and blend in the brown. Just trying to like pack it on there. I'm going to just do it like that, and then go in with that darker shade. Try and blend it out. I think I'm honestly just gonna leave it like that. Probably just go in with a little bit of eyeliner and mascara, and then we are off onto the highlighter. Okay, it's time to back up. It's time to back up. Oops. So that is that. Let's get into some mascara. I know everybody lives for this mascara, but I don't know why. Not my favorite. I'm gonna use it because I have it, but I don't live for it. I really don't. I feel like there's better drugstore mascaras. Actually, that would be like interesting to find out. I don't know which drugstore mascara is like my current favorite. I actually don't always wear lashes because I have already like really long lashes. But like, oh, I wore falsies on Saturday. I hate that like wearing fake lashes. I know it's just me because I don't put them on, right? But I always like tear off my real lash, and like they get small. Like when I don't wear them for a long time, they're so long and I don't need to wear them. But then I get into that mood where like, oh, I want to be bougie today, and I put on fake lashes. I always end up with no lashes after like a couple weeks after, which sucks. But I do have long full lashes, so I don't always need to wear. Okay, so my camera died. I just put on eyeliner and I haven't done anything else. Let's get into the highlighter. I feel like the black eyeliner is like so intense on the bottom. Makes me look a little crazy. I'm gonna go in with this Skin Kiss Ice Kiss Super Intense Skin Loving Highlighter. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 451 brush. And let's see how this works. A lot of fallout. But anyways. Ooh, that's pretty. I didn't think it was gonna be like super blinding, but yes, get it. Ooh, I'm like living. Okay. All right, Miss Revolution makeup for the win. I didn't get a lip color, so I think that's gonna be it for the full face. I can just put on a lip gloss. Maybe that'll finish this off. I don't have a Revolution one though, but let's see what we can scrape up from here. This is lip gloss. Not a lip gloss. I've been like, I've had so many freaking new like items that I haven't even like messed with. So let's just go in with some Posh Spice to even the playing field here, although it's not fair to use a Jeffree Star lipstick, but I don't have anything else, and I've been living for his lipsticks. There we go, that's the look. So pretty much everything was Revolution makeup except the lipstick and the setting powders. But overall, I mean, I think that it looks pretty good, especially for like a simple, you know, everyday look. You can definitely use the highlighter to like glam, because it's pretty good if you ask me, guys. And these are like $5, $7. They're so inexpensive. I honestly recommend this one so much. Skin Kiss Ice Kiss is the shade. I mean, come on. So let's talk about the foundation and the concealer. Personally, the concealer for me is a no. I did not enjoy the texture of it, the way it went on. I like a little bit of a creamier concealer, especially when you're going with like a full coverage foundation stick like that, like with the texture of that. So that's a no for me. The foundation stick I did like. Just for a $10 foundation, or what is it, $7? I'm not sure, but it's so inexpensive. It's definitely worth it. The eyeshadow palettes, I mean, I already love this one, and this one, that's like such a cute, simple little look. And it's like I can easily like spice it up and add like some pink in there. I mean, I honestly really enjoy this because I feel like it's pretty universal. So top item is definitely the highlighter. I enjoyed it. Oh, the primer, we also use that primer. I'm gonna say this, it is definitely mattifying. Blurring, I mean, it is, but it's pretty oily. Like, it has this, like, when I put on the foundation, it kind of like, I feel like it, like, if I were to like have spread it, it would have come off so easily, because like the bottom layer of my skin was like pretty oily. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just my take on it. But yeah, so for the full face, that is it. I want to thank you guys for making it this far. If you guys did watch it all the way through, please don't forget to comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate every single one of you. It kind of like makes me happy to see a lot of support from you guys. So I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to record another video for the YouTube. I'm going to do that real quick before I start on my homework because I have a lot of that. But yeah, guys, you guys should check out these lashes. I'm going to link them. And I'm not affiliated with them, or I don't get no discount or anything. I wish. But honestly, for $5.99, like the price that I paid for them, they're so worth it. I honestly, like, I'm obsessed with them, and as soon as I run out, I'm going to get them. I got these styles, Millie, which is the ones that I have on my Instagram, Carly, which are like even longer than Millie, and I don't know if you can see through there, but I'm going to show you these two. These are Scorpio and Carly. They're like literally everything, honestly. Give them a look. Here's like their info if you can see it. It's Cavalli Lash on Instagram if you want to check them out. Oh look, I didn't even show you what came in today. Excuse me. I didn't even show you guys what came in today. I finally got my hands on the James Charles palette. So I feel like now I can like literally do any look that I want with this. Literally. So I'm excited to like play with this. I saw a YouTube video of one of the girlies that I follow. She's so pretty. She did a full face using this palette, and she did like everything from like bronzer to highlight to blush, contour with the palette. So I thought that was cool. I might try that out. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But okay, I'm gonna end it here. I want to thank you guys again. Please subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.